Hi, I'm Olivia Bouler, and I'm the author and illustrator of Olivia's Birds, Saving the Gulf. Well, my passion for the environment and all animals really comes from everywhere. My grandparents really have contributed and showed me how to love birds, and my parents are really compassionate about the environment. We have always kind of been connected to nature. Well, it's kind of hard not to get interested in birds when you're exposed to them nearly every day. And they're just engineered so perfectly and designed so specifically for flight, it's amazing. I mean, they have hollow bones, no teeth for the fact that they have to be lighter, tightened up tailbones. And they really are really interesting, and they really have always, ever since I was little, I've always been kind of captivated at how can a bird fly if it doesn't have two turbojet engines taped to its sides. I was inspired to write my book by the awful oil spill this past April. It was so devastating to me and so heart-wrenching that I had to help. I wanted to donate some time and anything I could offer to the Audubon Society. After I contacted the Audubon Society, we discussed how people would donate to them for the Gulf recovery efforts, and I would send them a drawing of a bird. Ultimately, after all is said and done, and still going on, I have raised over $150,000 and done over 500 illustrations, which has made my book possible. I have been painting ever since I was very little, so little that I can't even really remember. Nobody has really taught me to paint, but my mom has been a real inspiration for me. I try to follow her in her footsteps in the fact that she is really someone I looked up to in the artist sense. One of the things that really excites me is all the fan mail that I get on my Facebook page and in the mail. Bill Clinton sent me a letter, and it's definitely the coolest and one of my faves. What I do when I'm not painting is I love jamming on my alto saxophone and just playing around with my brother. He's really awesome. Well, what I want to be when I grow up is an ornithologist, which is the scientist of birds, and a falconer, which means I get to handle birds of prey or crippled birds and train them so maybe they can be rehabilitated and released into the wild. I have really dedicated my life to birds because they are so unique and wonderful, and I feel very strongly about pursuing this in the future.